It's rigged. It's the R3D rigged. As their logo. And we're gonna have rigged on the Radiant side, TobyOne on the dire side, and look at their logo. Just look at it. It's funny. It's I don't know if that's the English word caricature. Anyway, if that's an English word, then that's what it is. Otherwise, Dutch people will know what I mean. We're gonna have, of course, 2 bans again from each team, seeing what they are gonna be banning out on this cloudy Sunday, even though it didn't rain.
5 seconds remaining.
And there goes a Lycan. That is the first time I've seen a Lycan banned out. We have not seen him banned nor picked, I think, today at all. Have we? No, I don't think so. But it's still going to be a ban out for TobyOne. I hope they are realizing that the patch is actually in. They probably do. We have a Darkseer banned out by Rigged. It's going to be a ban coming off from TobyOne. We still have, of course, the Naga Simon, Rubik Chen, and Leshrac still in the pool. We have Rubik being banned out. Let's see what Rigged doesn't want to face. Of course, Invoker's still there as well. I mean, there's still so many heroes that are going to be making it through. And there's the Naga Siren. So it's all the heroes banned out that we normally would see banned out before the patch. Wait a second. Let's see what the first pick is going to be for TobyOne.
5 seconds remaining.
It's going to be Leshrac.
Radiant team pick.
I mean, we have seen. Do I really have to say something about that? I don't think I do I? Because of course Leshrac is one of those picks that gets picked up so early, and he is still good regardless of the change. I mean, he's still Leshrac.
Enchantress.
Well, they at least rigged the patch notes because I picked up Jakiro as the first pick in this game, and of course the jungle hero with that as well, Enchantress. And TobyOne does not need any more time to think about the rest of their picks. Nature's Prophet as well as Windrunner picked up next, but they have a solo lane, they have a potential another solo lane or jungle, and they have Leshrac, which in theory could be a solo lane, but it's probably going to be a support in this case. Jakiro support, jungle for a rigged. Let's see what they're going to go for with their next pickup. If they're going to secure a solo lane for themselves, because they need 2 in total. And
10 seconds remaining.
And they need also a carry, kind of. Like 2 solo lanes and a carry to go with that Jakiro, because I don't think Jakiro is going to be anything else but a support.
Reserve time.
And there goes the reserve time going for rigged. Or rigged 3D, but I think it's rigged. There's the Queen of Pain, so securing a solo lane for themselves, making sure they have that, and they don't have to give anything away yet in terms of tactic. Here comes the next parts of the bans, and it's gonna be TobyOne again that gets the first pick there. First ban I should say. Wow.
Radiant team ban.
They ban out a Spirit Breaker. That is not something that you see every day. Broodmother ban out by Rigged.
Dire team ban.
And TobyOne, I mean, what are they gonna ban out next? I really don't know if they ban out the Spirit Breaker. Maybe a Shadow Demon. I'm thinking Spirit Breaker is an okay hero against an anti-mage because of all the stuns and disables and he can't blink away. Maybe they'd be wanting to go for an anti-mage. And if you go for an anti-mage, then Shadow Demon is nice to ban. But Shadow Demon is support. I mean, I already said that I'm thinking 1 more carry and 1 a solo lane. So I would ban out solo lanes if I was TobyOne, like maybe an Invoker still, or Juggernaut if you're afraid that that's going to be the carry together with that Jakiro. But yeah, a lot of solo lanes still in the game as well. And there's going to be a Tidon to ban. We're still in the pool. I have to say, not a lot of teamfight on either side, apart from, of course, Jakiro, Micropyre, and Sonic Wave from Queen of Pain. And in that sense, already putting Rigged far ahead in case of teamfight, but not really like a Ravage or epicenter, a black hole, stuff like that. It's all still in the pool. If you want to go for that. I'm gonna go have the last ban for TobyOne right now. And what is it gonna be? It's gonna be an Enigma still. That is quite surprising. I wasn't expecting an Enigma to be a solo lane for them, because of course they already have Enchantress in the jungle. Oh, hello, Wisp. So are we gonna see a Tiny or are we gonna see a Ursa? That's gonna be the case. Either one of the two, I think. And I have to say, I am unfamiliar with both of these teams, and that's actually quite interesting because, you know, I can't really say expecting who is gonna win. So it's really depend on how everybody goes. Of course, I have heard of Rick before because I have been, I believe, in this tournament before as well as in others that I have checked out. But TobyOne, first time I see them. And they already made it into round 2, so that's not bad whatsoever. I think round 3, I should say. I think it's a round 3 match. We'll be able to see it. Should be able to see it. Can't see it. Okay. That's sad for me. Anyway. We'll find out soon enough. We'll find out soon enough. It's gonna be first. It's the person that's gonna be picking something up will be the will be rigged. And like I said, a carry and a solo lane. That's all they need. What's it gonna be? There we go. Wow! Wow! Clockwork! I do think he might be going solo lane. But he could also be a dual lane. I don't know. Clockwork got a bit buffed. Or at least, yeah, slightly buffed. If you get 4 stuffed out of the Clockwork thingies, the effect of the cogs still work. I believe that's basically the only buff that he got, but we'll check that for a second. Oh, he is increasing on his strength a bit more faster. Wow, again, the Doombringer? That was not Nursa or Tiny as I was expecting. Doombringer Wisp. An awkward combination. But I have to say, Doombringer is pretty nice against the Queen of Pain. Queen of Pain is heavily reliant on her spells. As well as Jakiro, actually, so I have to say, it's a decent pickup, but maybe, I mean, we saw it in the previous game, he wasn't able to get level 6 until the game was actually already over. And maybe he's gonna do better this time. Let's hope so for him. He was solo laning, well, together with the Lina dual laning in the previous game. Curious to see what he's gonna go for next. Of course, we don't really know because they have a lot of options. Nature's Prophet could go jungle, could be going solo. We have Windrunner, probably solo. And of course, Wisp is not going to be solo, but Leshrac could be solo, could be support. I mean, we really don't know just yet. And of course, if I don't know, maybe then Rick don't know either. So a lot of options. And one thing that we have to note for the strategy as well for TobyOne. I mean, imagine a lane where there is a Windrunner by herself and she's going to get ganked. And then all of a sudden, there's going to be a Nature's Prophet able to TP in. A Wisp together with something else being able to TP in, and then you're outnumbered. Then you are all of a sudden 4 versus 2, 4 versus 3. That is massive, and that is painful if it's going to be happening. And I know I'm not saying it just yet, but I will say it now. Skeleton King. How on earth did he get picked up? I like it. I mean, we are going to see something that we don't see every day. And that's always nice in Dota, right? And let's see what these two teams can throw at each other, can do with each other. And there we go. Overlays already switched. Let's see who's playing what. We're going to go for the Radiant side first, where Rick is preparing to leave their base. And we have a shout out to Mr. Drapanya. Done hereby. We're going to have Flying Harry playing the Enchantress. Laying KHIH is going to be playing the Queen of Pain. We're going to have Smamus on the Jakiro. And following him is gonna be the Skeleton King being played by Feta. And last but not least, still on the base, is gonna be Clockwork played by Floating Rika, who's playing Rockets because he wants to know where everybody is. Where is the rocket going flying? I think the rocket is here. We hear it. We hear it, but we don't see it. It should be around here. We hear it very loud here. Well, confusing. Anyway, we jump ourselves over to the dire side. Windrunner has disconnected, but that doesn't matter. We have Luxile is going to be playing the Doombringer, and we have got Mika Kitty, who's going to be playing the Wisp. Is going to be back on the radio, playing Little Shrek, who's going towards that mid lane. Windrunner will be played by Train Spotting, who is disconnected. And we are having Baraban playing the Nature's Prophet with a nice staff, and I have to say, I have this one too, and it's pretty. So this is gonna be the lane up for both teams, as we have Leshek, like I said, going towards the mid lane. Windrunner going towards the bot lane. Nature's Prophet probably going towards the jungle with all those clarity poisons, and we have the drawing being done here by Wisp about something. Hey, this is weird. Like, we see the Wisp there, and then when I hover over it, he's entirely at a different location. Although I have to say, normally when he was paused, we didn't see the Wisp at all, so this is a change. Well, let's see if people can find something here in that jungle. They will find a Treant, and with that, not that much more. Of course, Doombringer is a good target to try and kill first blood, because he has 0 armor, and he even didn't pick up a shield as well, so very squishy. And we're gonna see what's oops, what's this? What's taking long? See if we can find something else out. But nope. Not gonna be seeing anything here. Not yet anyway. And we're gonna have to wait. He coming? I hope he does, because then we're gonna have a match of Dota 2. Steam problems, well, that sometimes happens. Will give me a chance to drink some water, even though it's not really water that I want right now. But I can't stand up still. 1, I'm casting. 2, I still have a cat on my lap. Reboot Steam connection to the Dota 2 right now. That's bad. Bad. Sad. Either way. Cat's still there. Yep. Thought he was gonna stand up, in which case I might have stood up also, but nope. He's just gonna lay in a different position. He seems very content. To be fair, I would be very content if I was sleeping right now on a preheated patch of lag, like be laying on a warm surface already. Windrunner reconnecting, so we're gonna have the game again going on shortly. Okay, we are ready. Comes from the Radiant side. There's still a second needed from the Dire side. So this is Rigged versus TobyOne for the 4PL Cup number 12. And we are gonna see which one of these teams will be making it on to the next round, because it's a best out of 1. And with 7 rounds in total, the finals will be a best out of 3. I do think they might have seen the Queen of Pain there. Sorry, the Wisp. But that one's too late. And that's gonna be a Clockwork going towards the mid lane, bottom lane going for Queen of Pain, and trialing on the top lane. And it still could be, or actually, well, Skeleton King on the trial lane. Yes, there's a Skeleton King in the lane. Can say that again.
The battle begins.
Let's see where that Doom is gonna be at. Doom is gonna be at the bottom lane.
Heard of me?
Heard of me? Really? That doesn't make any sense. I don't think it makes sense. Does it make sense? I don't think so. That's Leshrac middle lane taking it up against the Clockwork. In theory, both should be okay-ish. Not sure about last hits, but should be okay-ish. Leshrac trying to already stun Rika, but not able to do so. Bottom lane will be okay, Queen of Pain will be able to blink away, and it's gonna be Wisp that's gonna be here farming. That's surprising. Here comes Doom again. He just had to step out to eat a creep. I picked one up with a stomp, so having that stun tune, if he gets close to Queen of Pain, she won't be able to blink out. She has to get close first, so in the meantime it's gonna be train spotting that's gonna be blocked here. And there is a dive going on as well. Will they be fast enough though? Windrun is being popped off there. There is not gonna be able to slow for another 5 seconds, and he will be able to get out of that one. It does look like this train lane will be causing a lot of trouble against this Windrunner here. Tower already getting harassed. The good news is for TobyOne that there's no no Shrek on their side, on the Radiant side, because otherwise this tower would go down very fast. There's the ice path. There's a latching on the Windrunner. Will there be more? No, it's still just level 1 ice path. And there's another tornado creep. Wildkin. And again, the creep wave coming. They're gonna go for this tower. They might be getting a very fast tower here. Queen of Pain in the meantime getting harassed here. Spears doing a nice amount of damage here. And she has to be careful. She still has all the regen though. 1 jungle, 1 south. And she's getting, I mean, the thing about a dual lane versus a single lane is that the Queen of Pain will get a lot of levels if she's being able to be standing here. She's being allowed to keep standing here. Of course, I'm gonna put up the last hits in the night so that you can see those. But as long as Queen of Pain can get an experience range here, she is happy. She definitely is happy. And that's gonna be a tower going down the top lane. Windrunner not able to do anything against it. It's still level 1. Doesn't have power shot just yet to try to slow down the push, but I mean, she hasn't died yet, which is all you could ask for versus a tri-lane, I guess, for now. And there's a Tether making sure that Wisp will be able to get some extra movement speed. But the blink is there. Tether shock will still be there. Will this be a first blood? Queen of Pain actually having to back off right now, getting harassed by the Doombringer who puts on a Scorched Earth. There's the Tether, extra movement speed. Queen of Pain, where's your blink? 3 seconds. Will it be in time? 1 second. No, not in time. And that is overextension from the Queen of Pain. The Nature's Prophet, not even in time to get an assist. But nice first blood pickup for TobyOne. In the meantime, it's going to be Enchantress that is going to get spotted in this jungle. It's going to be getting a creep. This time it's going to be Troll Warlord. And train spotting still being forced away out of experience range, still level 1. And Enchantress, I mean, they know she's there, so we see Windrunner being very careful, I was going to say, but then she's not really all that careful. She's going to be locked in position, though. As in with a web there as well, train spotting, he can Windrun if he wants to, but the web is there, there's the web, and the Windrun will be after that one. She should be fine unless there's a frostbite still, and that's a stun, and that's a kill! Skeleton King picking it up. And that's just not careful enough. I mean, the blink was there, we saw the Shrek drawing on the minimap, they knew it was coming, not able to do so. Queen of Pain this time was able to kill off the Wisp, and was maybe even able to kill off the Nature's Prophet, who's going to try to TP out, will be able to do so. And Doombringer tries to throw down some harassment, no more mana up on the Queen of Pain, but the tower will make sure she keeps in safety. 3 versus 1 and getting away with the Wisp kill though, definitely not bad. Meantime, tier 2 tower top is still getting harassed here. Making sure that Windrunner is now level 2, but still getting being forced back. The TP incoming back from the Wisp. He was the one that died, he was level 3 in the meantime. But Queen of Pain also being forced back, level 5 though. Leveling very fast. In the meantime, Clockwork is on 21 for 5 in the mid lane, with Shrek being on 20 for 3, so very even here. And Enchantress, more creeps for her. Finds herself a Wildkin once more. And I mean, Wildkin is not as powerful as it was before, with the vision not being as big as it was before, but Tornado is still a very annoying spell to have. And the tower will probably drop in time again. Nature's Prophet trying to do what he can, some harassment. And there's actually more support coming in right now. There's going to be the Shrek coming here, as well as the Nature's Prophet, and a lot of damage being done with Skeleton King. Power shot, still alive though, and there's the salve also, should be fine. Here comes the Shrek though. The Shrek has boots, no boots on the Skeleton King. Nature's Prophet TPing in, there's the salve gone. Stun upon the Shrek, slowing him down. Windrunner trying to slow down Shrek in the meantime, but not able to do it that much. Skeleton King doesn't have mana for a stun, but gets stunned and gets killed off. Shrek doing the works here. In the meantime, Shakiro is going to pay for that as well. Edie doing a lot of damage, and there goes Shrek picking up a double kill for himself. And to make sure that the tier 2 tower stays alive, and that Windrunner gets some more space to farm right now as well. And it's Enchantress that gets out of there alive. In the meantime, Queen of Pain still farming, 13 for 2, not that good on the last hits, but did get a kill. and gets harassment. I mean, she was outnumbered on the lane. It's still the 22 for 3 last hits on the Doombringer that is winning this lane, and he's gonna get help soon again. And oh, there's the tether. Queen of Pain has to be really careful. Blinks away. Spirit still hitting though. Look at that damage. Now at least cooldown. Should be fine. Skeleton King in the meantime picking up the Windrunner. Double kill. Wow, the Skeleton King picking up 2. Nature Prophet TPing in to try to help, I think, but not able to do so. Actually not able to. Was still there even. And it's 2 for 3. As in 2 versus 3. And the 2 went down and 3 lived. And not even having lost that much of their HP, but of course Windrunner is going to be level 4. Actually saying that is higher level than I thought she was. Nature Prophet level 4 as well though. And then first is level 5 Skeleton King. Level 4 Jakiro, and Enchantress being level 4 as well. Haste run up on Clockwork, who's being left alone now that Leshrac is being roaming around a bit more. Where is he? He's on in the fountain right now. He's now going to be back towards the middle lane. But Clockwork is level 6. He's got 26 for 5. Still fairly even with Leshrac on last hit. And it looks like these two are looking for a kill. They have the Wildskin, they have the Ice Pet, they have the Slow. And they're going to find the Windrunner maybe once again. Here they go.
Where are you going?
Ice Path, locks are in place, as they have Windrunner already gone. Breath there as well as the Slow. Look at that damage. Shackle latches onto the Sprout. Already gone though, only level 1 Shackle. The Shrac's done, not hitting, Edith going through. Jakiro still wanting to go for that Windrunner, now has to back off. And it's gonna go down there. Ice Path still hits, but that's a killing spree for Leshrac. In the meantime, Enchantress was already on the back foot, was already going out. With the poison damage from the Gnolls helping out. Wow, I think they changed this. Because I never really see that profile before. And I would have remembered that if I saw it. He has a bit of an overbite. Like, massive overbite. More wards for the Enchantress. Skeleton King level 6, so using the time he gets to farm. And his farm, I mean, I'm actually gonna put up this for net worth. Leshrac actually highest up on top of there. He of course got 3 for 0 for now. On kills and doing good on the last hits, and it's Skeleton King that's doing good there too, but that's also because of the tower goal. Stun hitting on Leshrac. There's the Edict, but he doesn't care. He still has the ulti if he wants to. Oh, stun from the Centaur, and there's a kill. And it's Skeleton King that picks it up. Skeleton King being 4 for 1. And that's the Ice Path doing the works. And that is also a threat complete upon the Skeleton King. In the meantime, it looks like Queen of Pain and Wisp found each other in the jungle, but Wisp will be backing out. Sonic Wave on cooldown for the Queen of Pain. And it's gonna be a tier 1 tower that's gonna be the target next. I mean, the kills are even, and the last hit don't seem that different, but these towers really are starting to make a difference right now. Spears doing what they can. There's the hook though, as well as the cogs. Are they gonna be there? No, cogs don't need it. Clockwork just owning that with level 5, Clockwork level 8. Massive difference with the Battery Assault level 2. And the hook hitting, of course, helping out as well. And that's gonna be a tier 1 tower going down. And if they continue to push this, I mean, that's gonna be fast push towers, and they don't really have those really hard pushing heroes. So that makes it a bit extra painful, even, I would say. And then now we have Skeleton King moving towards the bottom lane. It's going to be Wisp. It's going to try to find some people here. The Leshrac stun is going to hit on the Enchantress. Enchantress taking a lot of damage, and we will go down. Leshrac picking up the kill, but that Frostpath letting on 2 Leshrac. 1 hit needed before he goes down, and he will get denied, however, by the Windrunner. And there's Sprout locked into Jakiro, and they're still trying to chase down Nature Prophet. 1 more hit needed, and he will get it. Clockwork gets it.
If you come back, I'll kill you again.
And there's the Tether once more, latching on Lug style. A lot of damage being done by Clockwork, but he has an earned charge, he'll be fine. Level 6 now up on the Wisp, so we might see them rotating somewhere soon. And the Skeleton King, perfect opportunity for that. They need to force out to his mana first though. I mean, he's got his ultimate up, so they would need to kill him twice. Maybe not the greatest ganking target. Clockwork, by the way, 2 for 0 and an invisibility rune. He is looking for blood. In the meantime, it's Leshrac that's trying to defend this bottom lane. And actually, tier 1 tower still alive in the mid lane, by the way. And of course, this one's still alive as well, but on very low HP. What would you wish now for a Trayan Protector? to be able to heal your towers. The Shrek's done. Hitting. I'm still expecting this guy to be moving somewhere soon. They have to find a target though, and mid lane is not going to be it, where the tower is going to go down. Queen of Pain picking that one up. Having threads now as well if she wants to. TPing to the top lane. Meantime, Clockwork picks up the Shrek on the bottom lane. And that was seemingly easy kill. Meantime, top lane. Shout is there. TP incoming from the Enchantress. There's a TP out. Will be in time, should be. Yeah, he's fine. That's the thing about these two heroes. They cannot stun you. They cannot stop you from TPing away. That's only Skeleton King, Jakiro, and Clockwork that can do that. Like the only three heroes that weren't there.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
In the meantime, Tyr with one tower. Last one standing on the side of TobyOne. He's taking a lot of harassment here. Will there be support? Yes, there will be for the tower, that is. Here comes the Tether and the Doom. As well as the Shrek around there, as well as... Oh, they're gonna go from the back. Here they come. Who they're gonna find? They're gonna find Jakiro first, getting stunned there. And it's gonna be the Skeleton King that dies first. Wiz taking a lot of damage though. Is being forced back, but there's a hit. And that Skeleton King taking that care of the Wiz. That is the Clockwork going down by the power shot. Doom still up on the Skeleton King. They're trying to find him. Level death up on there. He's trying to run away. He's pretty fast though. But I do think that he is not going to be living very much longer. Doom almost out, but he will still drop. Leshrac picking up the last hit, and now Enchantress still has a heal up on him, but that Scorched Earth making sure the Luxor is so fast. Leshrac's stun is going to hit as well, and that is Flying Harry, no longer flying, and him going down. Clockwork not going to be able to do anything there, and that is 2 for 1. 3 for 1. Definitely 3 for 1. Clockwork, Skeleton King, and Enchantress all going down for the price of a Wisp. That's not worth it. And they didn't get the tower either. Almost though, and it will be, yeah, it will be Jakiro that knows about that tower and is going to bring it down. No backdoor protection on the level tier 1 towers.
Middle tower is under attack.
So even if there was, he might have been able to do it anyway. Clockwork 600 gold for him. He's got phase boots. Let's see if we can find some more items that they're building. 1k gold up on Leshrac, picked up phase boots as well. Just gonna put up this one so we have a bit of an easier view, and that's an illusion, right? Yeah, that's fine. I'll follow this guy. We've got power threads up on the Skeleton King. He's got his drums. He's got 1k gold. He's definitely doing okay. Enchantress picked up her Staff of Wizardry. I'm wondering what she's gonna go for. She's gonna go for 4 staff or something, or maybe a yeah. Maybe still an Aghanim Scepter or something like that, but we'll find out soon enough. Queen of Pain going for an Aghanims for sure. Wanted to have that ultimate every 40 seconds when she's level 16. Got Jakiro going for Mechanism and Clockwork. Well, picked up himself a chainmail, so maybe Jakiro for going for a pipe and Mechanism for Clockwork could be out of the way. Let's see what the Dire is building. We have got the Hand of Midas up on the Nature's Prophet, and we have got a smoke up, by the way, for rigged.
Tower has fallen.
In the meantime, tier 1 tower goes down on the bottom lane. First one to go down on the side of rigged. I'm still gonna check. Oh, wait a second. Hello, Wisp. Gonna be setting himself away, and there's a hook, misses. And we'll be fine. So, items, Dire side. We have the Doombringer going for a Vanguard. Mechanism being built by a Windrunner. We saw the Hand of Midas, and we saw the Shrek as well, so we don't know yet what he's gonna be building with all his gold. Actually bought something, so something is in the courier. No. Oh, he's got himself drums. Didn't have that before. Rocket will fly. Harassment only though. Looks like they're looking for the tier 1 tower, however. And I hope Rick is ready for it. They have 3 heroes in the mid lane. There's 5 here from TobyOne. Rockets, harassment once more. Ice. Oh, what a great ice pet that was. It's a shame it's only level 2. Macrofire not there. Fortification going off. Shackle. Legends on the creep only. Sonic Wave going through, and it's Doombringer that will go down first after dooming the Queen of Pain. After she did her Sonic Wave even. Impetus will try to kill Leshrac. We'll be able to do so in the meantime. Where is the rest? Shadow Demon. There he is. Queen of Pain out of her doom again. 3 for 0 on that middle lane, and no tower going down either. And they might be getting a tier 2 in return. In the meantime, tier 2 in the top lane already went down. So the gold grab is in favor of the Radiant side, even considering the towers that are down right now. Hook, Cogs, Windrun are dead. That's where she was. Now she's just a puddle of blood on the floor. And the tower will drop her as well. Clockwork picking up the last hit. More gold for him. 1500 gold up. And they will heal up themselves again. And there was only one tier 2 tower left standing on the side of TobyOne, and there's only one tower still down on the side of Rigged. So they're doing very good considering towers, but if you consider the tower difference, there's not that much gold difference. I mean, it's still Doom that is still very high up there together with Leshrac. And they smoke up again. Let's see what they're gonna find this time. Mid lane again. Rockets will fly, Tether is up there, there's the iPad, Ledge is only on the Doombringer though. They will not go in on the 4 heroes from Victor on this middle lane. The only one not there is the Queen of Pain who was on the bottom lane. Picked herself up an Ogre Club, still going for that Aghanims. Meantime, we have not seen them relocate all that much just yet. I'm quite curious to see when they're actually going to use it, and if they're actually gonna. If they're actually going to use it aggressively. Rather than defensively, perhaps. Tier 1 tower, Icepad once again, Ledges on the Wisp, here comes the Clockwork, he's invisible. And this, oh look at that, battery assault, that's 1 down, and that's gonna be 2 down. The tower still drops though, but Leshrac, you're gonna go down as well, and it's a Jakiro kill and a Queen of Pain kill. And that invisibility doing the works, and I'm not sure why Queen of Pain just went on their Shackle. I hear Shackle going off. Didn't ledge apparently. And the Kira will be fine. Nature's Prophet as well. Nature's Prophet who has got 52 last hits. I have to say, considering he has a Hand of Midas, he didn't farm that much just yet. And there's only one tier 1 tower now left on the side of Rigged. Sentry Ward will not... Actually, this is the ward that is up for the Dire. And that's the only ward that is up for anybody. That's actually an Observer Ward. This is of course Sentry Ward. And there is an Observer Ward for the Radiant. Maybe preparing for a Roshan kill. Could be. Could be indeed. I'm gonna drink some water. Well, you can see the Enchantress hopping around. Just pouring... yeah. Sorry, I read the chat for a second there. Oh. It's starting to get dark here. I have to turn on the light next time the game ends. See, that's also something I would have done if I knew that I was gonna cast it for so long. Tether up on there, spirits will hit. Only one left. Getting some vision also though. And they will back off again. I mean, the last time they did that didn't really end well, so they don't want to have the same situation again. And we're 8 minutes in the game, and I have to say, I mean, it's looking good for Rig, but I wouldn't count TobyOne out just yet. I mean, this is going to be their carry, kind of. As well as Nature's Prophet being the semi-carry, perhaps. And, he's got a Vanguard, he's got 1k gold. He's starting to be tanky. But, at the other side, there is a Skeleton King, which is definitely not a bad carry. And he has picked himself up a Shadow Blade. Wow, that's gonna hurt. Have to find a target first. And I do like the positioning of TobyOne a lot. I mean, they are making sure that they are not gonna be caught out at all. And they're almost never alone, apart from this guy. But look at that, he's even TPing into the trees to make sure he's safe. And he can TP out anyway. Will they smoke up again? Looks like they might be. Queen of Pain will be there as well if she wants to. No, Queen of Pain doesn't want to. Queen of Pain gonna be bait. Queen of Pain by herself. 4 heroes behind her, just in case. Haste rune picked up by the Wisp. I'm trying to look for people right here. They have a ward there, so they know there's nobody there. They only know this guy's here. Here they go, 4 staff forward. That's the stun. That's the follow-up stun. That is a lot of damage, and that is a kill on the Skeleton King that picks it up. And this is the last tier 2 tower that looks to be going down. In the meantime, Wisp is TPing to the top lane
Dire's bottom tower
to
is
take
under
back
attack.
Leshrac, who was somewhere else. In 9 seconds, he will be taking home Leshrac to somewhere else. So it will be Queen of Pain that picks up the last hit on the tower, last hit on the last tier 2 tower. And yeah, Leshrac now back in the middle lanes where they went, and they're going for the edict, they're going for the tower.
Under attack.
Fortification, 5 seconds, will counter that edict a lot. Will be enough though. I mean, there's, like I said earlier, there is no... Whoa, we actually have to back off. There is no backdoor protection on the tier 1 towers. And Roshan will be attempted here. And even if their tier 1 tower would have dropped for that, that would have been still worth it if they got the Roshan. Book doesn't hit. Rockets will fly. Here comes the rest. So 5 heroes here coming in from TobyOne. 5 heroes here also. Roshan is down. Queen of Pain pick up their H's. Leshrac stun. Hits on 3. Doom already up on the Queen of Pain, who will go down. Impetus mashing up on the Leshrac, who goes down. His Mega Kitty that's stunning up. Harry in there. The Doom is actually... that was the H's actually doing the works. And Feta back up again as well. And it is Luxstyle that's now on the run. I don't think he's going to be all too happy for still being around here, getting slowed. There's still Windrunner trying to do something, but she doesn't have any mana. And his Doombringer that will go down to the Skeleton King, and Windrunner able to Windrun herself away. But it's 3 for 1. Only the Jakiro actually dying and not able to get back up. Because saying that, I mean, Queen of Pain, yes she died, but she got back up. She had ages. Skeleton King died, but he got back up. He's got his ultimate. So that is, I mean, that is just the downside from fighting there. At least to make sure that the Aegis are no longer up on Rick, and to make sure that Jakiro is down. And make sure that Skeleton King has to be careful for 115 seconds, but they lost 3 heroes for that and didn't manage to get the last hit on the Roshan. So not something they really were aiming for, of course. It's gonna be putting that gold graph more in favor towards Rick. Experience graph will not lie either. It will be around 6k in favor for them. 6.5k even, I would say. And we have got a blade mail completed up on the clockwork. Let's see if we can find out some more items. 4 staff on the Enchantress. We did see her building that, as I was not sure yet if it was going to be a 4 staff or a Aghanim's, but it's going to be 4 staff. We already saw it put in use as well, maybe able to put down Skeleton King in that right position, who's now able to do that himself as well, with the Shadow Blade being there. Queen of Pain Aghanim's was complete. And we have got the Jakiro mechanism complete, as well as Clockwork, his blade mill. And let's go over to the dire side, see what they got so far. We already saw Doombringer having his Vanguard complete. And we already saw him, well, we see him now having 1700 gold. Curious to see what he's going to go for next. Windrunner is having her mechanism complete as well, with face boots as well as a cloak. And it's going to be the Wisp that is being support here, so not really having that much, no real surprise there. Why is he talking so much? While stunning people. We've got the Ultimate Harpoon picked up by the Nature's Prophet. And actually Skeleton King went for an armlet. Has it up right now as well. Got it straight off the bat. Leshrac probably going for a BKB. Needs that, kinda, to be able to deal with the stuns and disables that are coming off from Rigged. If you want to run around with your Nova and your Edict, you have to make sure you stay alive. You have to make sure you have a BKB. In the meantime, it seems like the teams are satisfied with farming. I mean, of course, this Doom needs a bit more to be able to carry his team. And we know that. Wisp is not able to pick anybody up with help of him, with the help of his relocate. For 2 reasons. 1, it looks like Rick is having good position about not getting picked off. 2, there's not really one of these heroes that has a lot of burst damage that they could really count on for picking off someone, like a Tiny or an Ursa would be. Or Bounty Hunter, for that matter. We still see them farming. I'm curious to see what he's farming for, so that's why I'm sticking around here. I want to see what he's going to be buying. Because like I said in the previous game, I don't see Dooms that often in competitive matches. And his Daylight was more light for everybody. 2100 gold again up on the Queen of Pain, who picked up an ultimate orb, probably gonna go for a sheep stick next. To be dealing with that doom, and to be able to sheep him before he dooms her. Basically the case. And for people in the chat, it's indeed a dire sight. That is has a team named TobyOne. But there is no TobyOne playing in that team. It is a tribute merely. Things are going off. Hook as well. Hook misses. Nature's Prophet gonna be able to TP out. Should be fine. And it's 4 heroes in the middle lane for TI. T1. TobyOne.
Incoming!
And it looks like Rigged are trying to find fights and TobyOne trying to avoid them. Invisibility up by the clockwork though, we saw him having that before, we saw him getting 2 kills with that, so I'm curious to see if he's gonna be able to do the same thing again. For now he's just happy continuing to fight, continuing to farm. Both teams are. Well, they try to catch out the Nature's Prophet obviously. But I mean, for Rick to get ahead, they kinda need to have a pick-off for someone first before really going into a fight again. Because you can't really count on well, you can't really count on Queen of Pain having an Aegis, and of course also the Ank up on the Skeleton King. You have to have something more. You have to have the advantage of numbers. And you'll get that by picking up a hero before going into a fight. And there is a ward here for the Radiant team. It's very aggressive, so if they see someone coming up there, they might be able to kill him off. Going through this jungle, going there. Ooh, arrows. Okay, this is so not an arrow. I wish I could use an eraser and then make sure. Okay, that's not an arrow. Never mind. They're still gonna go there though. Knowing that Leshrac is there, Leshrac thinking he's safe. And now he backs off, and that is a pause coming up from TobyOne because the disconnect for Leshrac, that's why he backs out. And I have to say, it's not a passive game actually. It's just something about this game, and it's not a one-sided game, even though it's obvious that Rick is ahead, 7.5k. There he is back. Hey, now we don't see the Wisp. Last time we saw him in the pause. There we have to go again. Let's see if he's gonna continue to farm. Yes, he is. Okay, good news for the Radiant team. Actually, these Treyans are not so good news for the Radiant team. Making sure that Leshrac knows what's going on. Skeleton King looks to be in trouble. Could be bait though. Look at that. 3 heroes coming in. It's gonna be Nature's Prophet that's gonna be fine first. Ice Path there first. We here on the other side. We here the Wisp. Getting a stun, getting a doom upon this Skeleton King. Skeleton King trying to fight, will be able to do so. He will still get another chance soon. Wisp is very low on HP by the way, and there's a shut up, and they're out. They will be coming back though, of full HP. 6 seconds. And that's gonna be a kill, I think. It's gonna be just Wisp, I think. There he is. Where's the stun, where's the stun, where's the hits? There's the tether, but you know, stun first, and that's gonna be a kill for sure. In the meantime, Leshrac goes down to the Clockwork, who was here by himself, killing off the Leshrac. And Nature's Prophet, of course, went down too in the jungle, but we followed the other ones first. And that's 3 down on the side of TobyOne, and this might be Tier 3 tower going down. Only 2 heroes left to defend, of course. It's 28 minutes in, so the death timers aren't that big. There is a buyback on Leshrac though, if he wants to. There is also a buyback on the Nature's Prophet. There's no buyback on the Wisp. Nature's Prophet ultimate going through still. He was back up again. Look at that damage. Shackle lashes them together. Power shot not gonna be there. Sprout is there though, but that won't stop him from attacking the tower. And he has his ultimate up again as well, because he's level 16. He has it every minute right now. We see Windrunner trying to get away. Mechanism being used there. Stun up on a Queen of Pain. Nice movement from Mikitty. And there's the Aegis being popped off, as in the Aegis from the built-in Aegis, whatever. Stun lands on Nature's Prophet. Spirits as well. Sonic Wave. Nature's Prophet now having to back off. Leshrac there with Nova eating, but it's not going to be enough. And Enchantress actually picks him off. Skeleton King dies to the Enchantress and buys back. And that's gonna be Doombringer dying as well. Queen of Pain making sure that happens. Queen of Pain being very low on life. But it's Clockwork that makes sure that Leshrac cannot get close. And Queen of Pain still dies to the Windrunner who came in there. Windrunner who is gonna be up against the Skeleton King. Skeleton King who is gonna not hit that with that Windrunner on there. And he actually backs off and takes down the Nature's Prophet as he goes. The Nature's Prophet still managed to pick up the Clockwork though. 28 to 15. Buyback from the Queen of Pain. Buyback from the Leshrac. And the barracks still stand. Still 4 heroes down on the side of TobyOne. And Skeleton King. Oh, he's still there. Gonna get that crit off. There's a stun. Windrunner is there though. And Wind running away. There's the tether. Shackle. His ultimate is back up again though. He is just happy with dying, I feel like. And that's gonna be it. Windrunner going for a pipe by the looks of it. And it's gonna be a 4-staff on the chest. We saw that one. I'm just gonna see if we see any new items around with the items with the tower, just the tower going down. We have a Gem of True Sight and another 4-staff being built up by the Jakiro. We have got a Manta Style being built up by the Skeleton King. And we have got Clockwork who got 3200 gold, probably going for BKB.
Haste.
And I know I'm forgetting someone. Queen of Pain going still for a Sheepstick, I would say. Yeah, that's what I would say. Probably. In the meantime, let's see what the Dire is building up. We see still Leshrac building towards BKB. Nature's Prophet still going for the Sheepstick. It's almost completed though. 3600 gold up on him. Stun, lands, Leshrac. Gonna try to TP out. Look at that damage though. With that armlet, with the Sanj now up as well. So no BKB, but the Sanj going for a Heaven's Helper maybe. Maybe just for Sanj and Yasha. Actually, it is a Sanj and Yasha, and it's complete. Go on. There we go. And they're gonna go to the bottom lane again, making sure that the middle lane is pushed out as well. We're gonna have TPF from Wisp able to help out his team. It's gonna be the barracks that they're here for. Fortifications on cooldown, damage still going through. And here comes more creeps slow up on the Windrunner. Will be a stun. Look at that crit though. That crit is quite insane. That was one crit, half the HP of the Windrunner. Shackle will not last, will only slow him down, and he'll try to go for the barracks instead. And they say try, but he just gets it. This Skeleton King is carrying, for sure. Carrying a lot more than this Doombringer is, who does have finished his relic right now, but it's too late, I feel like. They back off again. Tutor Tower top lane gonna be defended by the Queen of Pain. Was going for a Lincoln Spear, not for a Sheepstick as I thought she would be going for. Of course, the Lincoln Spear, I mean, that's great against the Doom. As in, Doom itself, the ability. It's basically the only thing that can stop it. BKB doesn't. And the Shrek is back up again. Rockets will fly. Shackle doesn't lash. These crits though! These crits! 836, I think we saw. How much HP does Wisp have? Okay, that will be a 2-shot. Still needs a bit more crit to make it a 1-shot. Shame. Can't see the Shrek HP right now, but we saw him melting under the hand of the Skeleton King, who picked up a Demon's Edge as well. Ooh, hook, latches, gets Kitty, and goes down, or not. No, not yet. That will be a kill though. Or as if you can reach it, one more hit needed. There he goes, gets it, as well as he's gonna get the Nature's Prophet. Pipe is up, doesn't do anything against the Skeleton King. Skeleton King landing another stun, this time on a Windrunner. 4-star forward, Imps is still doing some damage upon the Doombringer. Hook is not gonna hit. There's the Cox, it's gonna try to lock them out, and it's gonna find Doombringer, and we'll be able to get that kill. Windrunner tries to stand and power shot through, but she's the only one left alive in this game right now for this Dire side. And that's gonna be the end of the barracks mid, I would say. If not the GG also. Because it is the Radiant side that is definitely pulling so far ahead right now that I'm not sure what TobyOne can do to get back on top of this horse. 1500 gold in favor right now of the Radiant, and experience graph 20k. Hook, Sonic Wave, Windrunner, crits. I don't really know what to say other than just that because it goes so fast. And there's the GG well played. So we are gonna see Rick going through to the next round. It's gonna be Rick making sure that, or trying to make sure that they can get that spot in the finals. Winner takes it all, 400 euros, 4PL Cup. And I have to turn on the light because it's dark that I can't see the clock anymore. Because I am gonna check if I'm gonna be casting another 4PL match after this one, or if I'm maybe casting a Ghost League match instead. And I will know that soon enough. Doombringer cannot doom Queen of Pain anymore, because that was the Lincoln Spear being used. And just to remind you people, my name is Sheever, I am a Ghost Gamers caster. Subscribe to my YouTube, thank you. And we're watching the 4PL Cup. It is a cup that's 2 weekly. And we might see more coming up for 4PL as well. They have indicated that people that win their cup will have priority on getting into their invitational if they're holding one, which indicates that they're probably thinking about holding one. And of course, we saw the Staff Cup earlier this week. Staff Cup was organized by 4PL as well. And we're going to see if there's going to be more of those as well. But first, this 4PL Cup, number 12, and we're going to see which one of the teams is going to be taking home that 400 euros. So stay tuned for more Dota 2 action coming right up, and don't go anywhere.